Hello and welcome to Technical Indies. My name is Anup and you are watching the video of series How to Set Up WordPress on AWS. So today video we are going to talk about how to install CentOS and then set up the WHM as well as the cPanel and then we'll install the WordPress. So this is another method of installing WordPress on AWS. So let's set up the CentOS first of all on AWS, and for that we'll log into our AWS account. So I came to here AWS and I'm clicking to sign into console. So I'm signing into my console and just I will enter the few things. If you don't have account, so you can create a AWS account and then you can try for this. Okay, so I hope you have an account, and here let it be login once. Okay, so finally I'm logged in here, and then you have to go for the EC2, and EC2 we have to go and hit on the EC2. Okay, instance, sorry. And after that already one instance is running, so what I will do, I'll create a new instance. In your case maybe there won't be any instance, so what I will do, I'll click on the launch instance. Okay, and here we have to search for the CentOS. Okay, so I'll just type CentOS and just hit the enter. So here so many result will come. So maybe if you are not able to get directly, just click on this one, community AM something or AWS marketplace, you click. Okay, and here's the very first is coming CentOS 7 and with updates HVM. Okay, so you select this one because free trial is available in this also, even 6 also. That this is the updated version. I will tell you just go for this and hit on the select. So even though we are installing this all the things, so this is still free, and but the trial version will install of the cPanel, and later we'll see how much is going to be charged. So don't worry about this charge and all. Later we'll see how much things are going. First we learn the things. So here it will ask, you know, kind of how much space and all you are looking for. Okay, so first of all here we have to choose the instance type, which kind of instance you are looking for. So I will go for the free trial because this all the other things are maybe costly for you. So this is available for the free trial, so go with this and hit on the next configure. Okay, and here don't do any changes here, just click and hit on add storage. Okay, here you can add at least you just keep more than either 10 or more than 10. Minimum is 10 you keep, so I'll keep something like 20. Okay, and click on add tag. So it is asking to add tag. I'll click add tag and I'll type a simple tag, anything you can type. Okay, doesn't matter, but in my case I'm typing like this wave, and the same I'm typing in value also. Okay, and then I'm going to the configure security group. So here what is security group is, we are going to set up from where what can be accessed. Okay, so you can make it like add rule. Okay, and click on add rule, go to the HTTP. Okay, so here with HTTP, and automatically it will take ports, so no need to worry about this, and select it like anywhere. Source should be anywhere. You can make it your IP. But the only problem is it will open the cPanel and all on only your IP, and your IP may be the changeable. So sometime dynamic IP. So sometime if you are connecting to some other network, so you may not able to open the cPanel and WHM account, even though your website also. So it's good to make it anywhere. Okay, and again here is another thing, and HTTPS, and again the port will automatic selected, and it is also go to anywhere. Here I am making anywhere, but in your case for SSH I am making anywhere, but in your case you may fix a IP or you may fix like a kind of thing, so you can secure it. Okay, so another thing is you have to add 2 more custom IP. For the one will be the WHM, another will be for the cPanel. So I'm going to set up for one is 2083, which is default port for the cPanel. So we'll set up this and we'll make it anywhere, and again add another custom TCP will add, and this will go like 2087 for the what we call for the WHM. So we are done with this, so you can follow this, and I'm going to make it anywhere this also, and review and launch. Okay, so finally here the same thing it's showing, whatever we have selected the last few steps, the same you can watch in detail, and after checking this, you can hit on the launch. And here another thing is very important part is the creating key. So in my case it's going to select the existing key, but if you are using AWS EC2 for first time, so you may not have any key. So what I'll go, either you can use the existing key, or else you can also create the old new key. So I'm going to create new key, and so this key is what is going to be used when you are going to connect your Putty or FTP. So in that case you have to use this. So make sure give any name here, no issue. I'm just giving the TechD is kind of babe kind of name. And another thing, after giving name, download this, because it will be only appear now, later you can't able to download this. So make sure you are downloading it and keeping safe on your system, because later once we are going to install the Centos right now, we'll use this file. So make sure we have downloaded. So I'm downloading this. I'll save it. I'll save it is the right place. So let me save, like making one new folder. So 1 second. Okay. So I'm making one new folder like AWS, and I'm saving here. Fine. So you have finally, you can see here downloaded, and then now click on the launch instances. Okay, so another thing, this is the one part, just we have launched the instance, but we have not yet installed the CentOS or cPanel. So now the things are going to be started. What are the steps which we have to take care about? That all are going to start now. So very first is you have to connect with your this server EC2. So we can go to the instance here, EC2, and we can see what are the instances are running here. So okay, so now 2 instances are running. Okay, so we'll go to ours just now, whatever we have installed. In maybe your case it will be only one instance, but already I'm running one instance, and so that's all. So very first is ours, the right now whatever currently I've done. So here it is. So okay, fine. So this is here all the details. So now we have to install, this is the instance. On this instance we have to install the CentOS and the cPanel and all setup we have to do. So for that we need a Putty to run the command on this EC2. As I said that already I have recorded one video, so if you don't have idea about the Putty connections and all, or you are not able to do, so you can watch my previous video, links are in video description. So let me go to the Putty. But before Putty, what we have to do, whatever key we have downloaded is the PEM key, so we have to convert into PPK key. So if you want to know that what is PEM, PPK, you can go to the internet. Actually this is the extension of key, so I'm not going to explain that one. I'll show just follow the step. I'm going to show that one. So okay, so I'm going to you have to search for the, if you have already installed the Putty keygen, if you don't have on your system, so you can search on the browser and like Putty keygen and download, and then you can use this. So I'm going to just open this Putty key generator as generator, and then load the key. So wherever we have stored that key we have to load. So where is that? That is desktop, right? So we'll go to the desktop and AWS, and here let me make it all file, then only it will be visible. And then I'm going to select this file, and then okay, so this is saying successfully imported foreign key, and then I'm going to save this key as a private key. Okay, so click on this and make sure the same name you have to give whatever you have given for the key name earlier for the PEM file at the time of downloading that. So the file name is, I think here it is. So if you'll make it like all select, so the file name is techthis.babe. okay, and here you can do one thing, just remove this. I'm just giving the same name, so techthis.babe.k, and let it be select this extension ppk. Okay, so make sure your file is going to be saved like techthis whatever name you have given for the key pair, and then .ppk file, and then save it. Okay, so finally we have generated and we have saved our key, we have converted into ppk file. So now good, and now this is the one part, and now we are going to run the Putty. Okay, Putty software to connect with AWS server. So here the putty is, and here we have to give the IP address. So we have to find the public IP address to come to your AWS account EC2 the instance, and then copy this public IP. Okay, so I'll copy this public IP, and then I will paste here. Okay, and then after pasting this, we can't click on directly open. You have to still load the key, which is your auth key. So that still just now we have converted into ppk file. So here auth and browse for the key. So go to the AWS, already is there. Just go to the right path, and then go back. Mine is I think desktop, so I'll go to the desktop and AWS, and here's the techdisk.ppk. So make sure you are selecting the right file with the extension of .ppk, and then open. So now after doing this, and then hit on the once you have loaded, and then hit on the open. Okay, so it will just say server host is something information is giving. Just click on yes and login as a. So here what we are going to log in, we are going to log in as a CentOS. So very first you have to type CentOS, okay, because you have installed the CentOS. So it's telling authentication key. Okay, it's logged in, and IP address also showing the private IP address. Okay, so now we have a several steps that we have to follow. So very first we have done is we have logged in. We have connected our Putty to AWS server, and now we have to follow several things. Several commands will run to install the cPanel. So before installing the cPanel, we have to install other things also. So this video may be a little bit bigger, but it's informative, and this is the procedure. It will take time because we are going to set up the server, right? So fine. So here first of all we'll just log in as a what we call before doing any kind of commands and all, you have to be on your server as an admin. So let's try to log in as an admin. So for that, what you have to do, we have to write here sudo, and then you have to set up a new password. For that you have to write the command passwd. So make sure don't, most of the time even I made so many times mistake, like I am typing complete like password. So don't type password, just type sudo passwd and hit enter. It will ask you to set the new password for the root, because this is the step and you have to follow. So I am setting one password, and so password are updated successfully. So you also set up the password and make sure you are remembering this password, otherwise again you are going to suffer a lot to reset the password kind of. So make it easy password. So now once we have done it, so let it be come as an admin. So how to come as an admin? Type su and then type the root, okay, because root as an admin, and then here you have to type the password. So the password is okay. So now I am as a, you can see that root @ IP and something CentOS it's showing. So fine, actually we have now logged in on your server as a admin. So we have to run some commands. So just you follow this command, will be also in the description, and if you will have any issue with installing this kind of thing, so you can message me. You can write in the comment box, or you can directly contact me through my WhatsApp number. That WhatsApp number will be in description. And this we are going to install very first thing Wget. It is just a kind of editor, okay. So I'll install this. So it will ask for some steps. So I'm just going, I'm not skipping anything, I'm just following everything so that you may understand, yeah, okay, everything is going good. So this is very first thing is Wget install. Now we have to install the Perl. So this is all required. I'm not going to explain each and everything in very details because video is already going to be longer, and if I'll touch this kind of topics, so again it will take much time and video will be so boring kind of. I don't want to make that thing. If you want to read, you can read separately on the internet. All the resources are available. And now here we are going to install the Perl for the server. Okay, so wherever it is asking is this okay, so you have to type yeah, y, and then it will install. So this some things, this is taking like very fastly, it's quickly installing. But if we'll go now for the some other things, that will take time. Like whenever we'll start installing the cPanel, still we are pre-request thing for the cPanel that we are installing right now, like Wget, Nano is the eater for that whatever server, and then again we are installing that. We have to set up the host name here. So Nano we have installed, so we have to set up the host name. So let's go and set up the host name. I think Nano we don't have installed, right? So Perl we have installed, Nano we have to install. So don't miss anything, because if you are not completing this, if you are not completing the pre-request, you may not able to install the cPanels. You may have a lot of issue. So I'll request you to follow each and every step and be carefully go through step by step. If you are not not able to get, so stop the pause the video, check the command and run carefully. Okay, so this is one thing. Nano also we have done. Now we have to set up the host name. To set up the host name, we have a command line, host name ctl set dash host name ns1. You can give any kind of host name and then your website kind of. So I'm just giving a example kind of. You may go with your original domain name, no issue. Okay, I'm just typing that, and then we'll hit okay. So host name, and then now we have to we are going to download the cPanel. So for that we'll run the command. So we are downloading cPanel on our what we call server, and then this will after downloading, this file itself is bigger file, and then what is going to be happen after downloading, it's going to be what we call install it. So it will take like 8 to 10 minutes if you have a good internet connection. If you have a medium kind of or lower kind of internet connection, it may take little bit more time. So let's run me that command and see how much time it's going to be take. So sometime maybe it will ask for yes or no, so you have to just click on yes, and just you have to be kind of you have to keep patience, and let's watch how much time it's going to be take. Actually sometime I'll skip the video because this is going to take really little bit more time. So finally here cPanel installed. So let's check. So here very first thing we'll clear the screen, just because we have run so many things. So I think now you may happy because we don't have to run in many more commands, just we have to access and go through the cPanel. So here I am going to open this and let's see how to set up the WHM, because before going to cPanel, first of all we'll set up the what we call our WHM, and there we'll create the cPanel account. So here I am just giving this, and just give the port 2087, and it will let you log into, or it will open a page to log in to your WHM account. So here the password will be by default, the password is root and even a username is root. Okay, and login in. Finally I have logged in, and then it will ask for the setup wizard, and it's okay, let it be, it's a Chrome functionality. And here it's asking to access the cPanel, please agree with terms and conditions. So go and agree to all and log in to cPanel store. Click on the login if you want to log in, that free trial and all. So anyhow you have to create the account. So here I have already account. If you don't have account, you can go here and create that. I'm just logging to my one of my existing account. So let's see it's going to be work, or else sometime if it is not going to work, I'll log in with my new account if it will log in. So please, what is this? Please agree to terms and conditions. Yes bro, I am agree with that. Okay, so I'm logged in, and here it's going to say like activate your trial account. Okay, and go to the server setup. Here the that name server, if you want to give, you can give your the same name server, your required name server before you can create a cPanel or reseller account. Name server convert domain names into a name server IP kind of things it's saying. Here you can give the name server, okay, and then you can go with this. So I'm just let it be like this, okay. So your name server required name server before you create. Let me try with the name server what I have created though. That was I think ns2 dot techdish.com, okay, let it be whatever, and then go with this. You can give your related, ns1 ns2 kind of thing you can give. Let's see, it's going to be work around. So here is one thing, and see here we have to, this thing is enable, disable the file system, quotas are currently disabled. You have to click on the enable. So click to enable, and here is a warning, the rated something is coming. Okay, let it be. Click on the proceed. Okay, so it will just reboot your server, and then kind of things it is going to do. So here I'll show you how to reboot it. So just search for the reboot here, search for reboot, because once you'll reboot your select for the graceful reboot or server reboot, okay. So once you'll reboot your server, then only you are going to work with this. So just reboot it. Something is running in my system, don't know what is that. Okay, so it will take a little bit time to reboot. Let it be reboot. Okay, so server is finally rebooted. So let me access with this. Actually, while you are rebooting, it may take some time, so you can wait for that, or else what you can do, you can just go to your instance and just you can also reboot your instance on EC2. Here is just option, just go to the instance, and if it is taking so much time to reboot your, and you are not able to again reload access to your WHM and all, it's showing like not respond or kind of thing, page not found. So in that case, what you can come here and go to the instance stage and just reboot it. Don't go to the stop and terminate it, just go and reboot the instance kind of, and then it will start working, no issue, okay. Just the only one thing is, once you are rebooting, so you have to wait little bit, okay, and then it will work. So again, I'm logging to my WHM account, and here we will create the cPanel, okay. From here we will create the cPanel. The same steps whatever we are right now following, the same step hosting company follows, and they create the cPanel for you and they give to you. So here that all the things, and it's giving trial license. So this is the trial one, as I said earlier also. So this is the trial, and it will be having some days of trial, and after that you have to just go with what we call, you have to purchase the cPanel if you want to use in that case. So I'm going to create enter the domain name in this. If you have a primary domain or whatever, if you are creating for your client, and also you can enter their primary domain, and here the username techdish is fine, and here generate the password, because this is a very important, a good password, okay. So a strong password. So here I'll copy this for the future use, and okay, fine. And here I can enter any of my mail kind of thing, okay. So I'm going to enter the mail here, so that I'll get the all the information related to. And here you select the default, and don't give the optionally, select default means it will just assign some all the default features and all it will assign. So it's all. After that, I think there's another thing, and okay, go with down, and yeah, here's the one thing. So overwrite existing DNS for this account. So or else you can give the option this one, okay. So whenever they are going to update DNS of the server, AWS IP address, the whenever you will purchase the elastic IP address, that IP address will be updated into your wherever you have purchased this domain, maybe from the GoDaddy or wherever. So there, in that case, we have to enter this, okay. So this is fine. I have entered this on this one, done. And right now this is showing this wherever it is, it's asking to override. Do you want to override? So if you are writing, so you can select and override this, and then hit on the create. So until and unless you are not changing this name server, so you have to access your website with the public IP. Here it is. So I'm not going to do anything with this, and I'm going to create this, okay. And I think it's created, okay, fine. So this is, so you can, even though you can log into WHM also directly by, as I clicked here and I have logged into my cPanel. So here's my cPanel, and finally it is done. So here, so this is what we have done. So now from here we'll start WordPress installation. Go to WordPress.com, WordPress.org, WordPress.org, and then we'll download the WordPress from here. Means rather than going with the means sometime if you'll see in the cPanel itself, there will be one icon called like a WordPress in subalias and all, and there we can directly we can install the WordPress. But in this case that option is not available if you are installing that cPanel, or else if your cPanel is style kind of thing. So in this case let it be, because that is again that another paid one. So we'll manually install the WordPress here. So here it's a WordPress, and click on the download. Where's the download? So go down, maybe bro, where's the download? Get WordPress, yeah, here it is, and hit on this download, and then download now. So once it's downloaded, and then we'll upload on our server. Let it be downloaded. So before that, you have to, after uploading this, you have to do several some steps like creating database. So let's go and let it be downloaded. So I'll upload on the here in the file manager. In the file manager, public HTML CGI bin is already there, so let it be there, and here it is downloaded. So I'll click on upload. Go just follow the step in I'll repeat once again what I did. I was here, file manager, you have to go file manager, and just you have to go to public.html, and here you have to upload this zip file of WordPress. Just upload here, drag and drop. You can select file from here also. So let it be uploaded. So it is uploaded. I'll go back and I'll extract this file. Okay, so here I'll just extract. Okay, so it is asking, so let me extract this, give the slash and for that. Okay, so close. So now it's extract is done, and now I'll just copy this all, because again this is a subdirectory. I don't want to keep it in subdirectory like WordPress, so I'll just copy that all. So select, and here is the select all, and then move you can click, and where you have to move, here like public underscore HTML slash, and hit enter. So this all file will be moved to the main directory, and fine. And this is one thing we have done, just we have extract the zip file. No, not going to extract, sorry. I just delete this zip file because it's not required. I'll click on the delete. Okay, this is done. Even this folder is not required. I'll delete this folder also. Confirm. So it is done, and now what you have to do, you have to create the database, because once you'll run this, so it will ask to create the database. So let it be go with this one, my public IP address. So directly I'll copy this, and I'll enter. Let's see what is going to be load. So it's still loading, like the CGI bin and all coming. Sometime what happened, cache don't allow to access it. So you have to just access into, maybe you can access in another browser, or you can access into incognito kind of. So maybe it will take some time to clear the cache. Okay, so one thing you can try, whenever we are not able to access this one, just keep this HTTP, and in that case we can just load HTTPS, and maybe this time it's showing not secure because we haven't installed any SSL and all. So it's good, it's no issue with showing not secure, just because earlier it was the cache and keep, it was showing like default one. So here we have a WordPress setup. So what we have to, if you are facing the like same issue what I was facing, like it was not coming to WordPress installation, so I just entered rather than entering HTTP, I just entered the HTTPS. So let me, now we can remove, and we can hit on this. Okay, so again it's showing because I have removed that. So what we could do in this case, we have just, I will give this suggestion only to you guys. So just go with HTTPS and we will install this. Okay, so now it's showing here, and just click on the continue. You can select your related language. Here we have to create the database. So I hope you know how to create the database and all, but anyhow I'm going to follow that things because I'm going step by step. It's good, it is good to follow all the steps. So here I'll go for this one, PHP my admin. Here it is. So here's PHP my admin, and before this we have to access the PHP my admin. First of all you have to create the database, right? So here come to the MySQL databases. Okay, give the database name, like take this, and any name you can give, it's up to you. Like I'm just, in my case I'm going to give like WordPress DB. So you have to remember this also, and then just hit on the create database. Okay, so it's done. WordPress DB is done. So our database name is this, and after that you have to create you have to also create one root, what we call username for to access this database. So the database name I'll give here, like I'm just saving for the there whenever it is required. Okay, so this is name, and here I'm going to create like a root. You can give your don't give root, because sometimes hackers can, mostly they try with this because they know that I'm just, this is a demo kind of thing, so I'm giving. In your case don't give you they don't give this. Okay, so here again generate the password. Okay, so this is one password I'm just clicking on. I have copied and use this password. Okay, and this also I'm going to save. So here the password of the database will be this, actually not password of database, so okay, so with this password we'll go and then create user, and say go back, and here the user is also ready. Now we have to give the privilege for this user. So we have a user, so you have to assign this user to particular database. So here we are going to add, so here also I'll copy this username and I'll save it. Okay, so here the password is fine. Here username, because this all this 2-3 details like db name, username, here it is required, as you can see, right? So this is required, so that is why I'm saving it safely. So where we are doing that, here we are, right? So this is done, and we are adding this to particular here, and hit on the all privileges and make changes. So now we have done with this, and here we can try. Okay, so even though if you want to check it, so database whether it's done or not, so here we can do, if we'll go here and if you go to the PHP my admin and just refresh it, so here now you can see the new database, like take this WordPress DB. Okay, so fine, this is done, and here we have a now ready with database name, username, password and all, and host will be a local host. So I'll click let's go button, and here we have to give database name. So we have a database name like this. I'll just copy my database name and I'll paste here. Again username is, so we have a username also, technical indies root kind of, and here, and the password also we have. So password, you make sure all the password you are keeping safe, and so that you can use, and let it be host, like a database host. So I'll copy password here, host, let it be this, and if you want to give table prefix you can give, or let it be wp underscore. Okay, so fine, you click on the submit. So now run the installation. It will take, now this is the installation part, so I'll give the website name, username, like any name. In my case I'm just going to give simple, not going to go do a lot of things. Password I can give here, so like admin something I can give. Okay, confirm weak password, and then email, if you want to give, you want to take a notification kind of, so you can take notification here. Okay, and visibility, if you don't want to make it on the indexing on Google and also, you can decrease on discourage and all. And now hit on the install, so it will install the WordPress. So successfully you have installed. hit on the login. Okay, so here we have to enter the admin password and all, and the password was admin. I don't think this was the password. Yeah, this was the password. Okay, so password is done, and now we have installed with our WordPress. So this is how we are installing WordPress and all on the after the installing CentOS and setting up the WHM account, and from WHM account we created the cPanel, and through cPanel we installed the WordPress. So if this video is useful for you and this video helped you to do this task, like set up cPanel on AWS and then install the WordPress, hit the like button and subscribe my channel if you want to watch more videos, because I create videos genuinely which is very knowledge skill kind of things, and I love to share my knowledge. So it is good if he is going to much going to reach to several people. Fine, and this is what. So in the next upcoming video of this series, how to set up WordPress on AWS, we'll see how we can create the domain, temporary domain, because sometimes if everyone cannot access this IP address, so until unless you don't have a real domain. So for your client, mostly hosting company does this kind of things once they want, whenever they want to work with the local host. So we'll see, like we can give some kind of a domain. You may have seen like this tilt and then some like website name kind of thing, and then somebody is hitting, so the particular website will be. So this is called temporary domain. So we'll see in the next video, and also we'll see how to now after installing this, how to use the elastic IP and connect it with our actual domain, and then finally this series will be completed. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.